Hey, 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 outer interwebs, welcome to another stream of Starfield. This is part 35 of our little adventure through space. Right now we're ass deep in a mine somewhere looking for some lunatic scientists that I need to help with some xenophorphs or like alien-like creatures that tear people apart. And right now he's hiding. So we gotta find his ass, and he's somewhere in here. Gotta be here somewhere. So we will find him eventually. Oh, wait. You're already down here, right? So he's somewhere down here, I think. I don't actually know. But he's definitely been hiding down here. Doing some shady shit, and I probably ran right by the door. Knowing me. Or maybe I didn't. Is he somewhere down here? No. Huh. Interesting. He's not back there, right? Oh lordy. Can you walk up here and go? That guy died here. Dropped up a bunch of crap down there. What if I just gotta go up? Well, that takes me outside the research area, I think. That probably won't work, right? He's got to be somewhere in here, right? Huh. Okay. Oh, wait. Nope, that's not one either. Gotta be somewhere, right? I've checked over here. I don't know if there's anything actually over here, right? Oh wait, there's a door. Hot dog. I knew we'd find it eventually. Man, he's nestled way the hell back in here. That's crazy. A little bit. Hold on a second here. Sorry, I was checking my old streamage there. Make sure everything's good to go. What the hell? Anything over here? I wasn't gonna walk all the way around. Screw that shit. Damn. don't need an onion. Care about that. I do care about the credits though. Man, he is so deep in this mine. Holy shit. There he is. I jumped all the way up here. Yeah, you can't get away from me, buddy.
So you must be the one who got me out of the red with the trade authority. Can't say I don't appreciate it, but I doubt you came all this way just to do me a favor.
Maybe.
Now you want to explain to me why you're going around harassing nefarious old men by wiping away their hard-earned debts?
Well, you know.
Adrian sent you. Did she look okay?
Yeah, why?
A terramorph?
Yeah.
She's fortunate to be alive at all.
No
Hope
shit.
you two had plenty of backup. So what's this she had you bring all the way down here after putting you in harm's way?
Well, you know.
Terramorph attack, huh? Not exactly sure why you'd be bringing that... Wait, Tau Gourmet? Like Tau Ceti Tau Gourmet? That's
Sure.
a joke, right? There's no settlement old enough on Tau Ceti to have a terramorph. Either someone's setting up the worst petting zoo in the universe, or if she made you come all the way for this. Let's get inside. I need to see these cells.
You know, it could be just the spacesuit, but he sounds like Jet from Cowboy Bebop. Or am I crazy? I mean, he sounds a lot like Jet. That's crazy. No, I just said that, but it's hard to believe. What? Oh, it must be the Red Devils, right? Don't care about that. What is it? Wait. Maybe the outfit gives me something. Neo City Hustler outfit. Wow.
Gonna ask you to not touch anything. Got some projects in the works down here.
Yeah?
I wasn't expecting guests. Oh, and Lou mentioned how you took care of the dead.
Sorry.
Can't say I'm thrilled the Trade Authority got their mitts on the research, but I guess that's the price you pay not to live in a cave the rest of your days.
Are you sure you're not Jet? Get old
All queued up.
Spike's voice.
Let's gaze into this abyss, shall we?
Easy, Jet.
All right, just get those cellular markers tagged. Wait, where are the markers? This can't be right. This sample, it's Londinian. I'll need to get this all in a slate. Adrian really gave you this sample. You're not lying to me?
No.
Because if you told me this was a hoax, and it'd be the best damn fake I've ever seen,
I'm pretty
I'd
sure.
be mad and very, very relieved.
Are you sure you don't have a ship around here called the Bebop? Is it above? Is it above us? In space?
Can't just humor an old man, huh?
Nope.
This sample, it's got all the indicators of the worst terramorph attack in human history. I presume you've heard of Londinian.
So I always want to like go into him. I'm not very good with voice acting, but how does he even sound like Spike? Where he's got that line from Cowboy Bebop. He's like, "Excuse me, Jet." You know, he's on there and he's talking about there's only 3 things that I hate: kids, pets, and women with attitude. And could you tell me why they're all neatly on our ship? Oh man, such a great scene. If you guys never seen Cowboy Bebop, it's such a great show. I know they made the live action on Netflix, but it'll never beat the classic, the original, baby.
It was. An entire city wiped off the map. The swarms were so bad, they had to blow the spaceport and seal the place off from the galaxy at large. Not a lot of samples made it off the world from the time of the attack, but the ones that did, well, they look just like this one. I didn't detect any of the telltale signatures this specimen ever sat on a ship while it was alive, either. I don't think it was transported to Tau Ceti. This specimen, it grew there, faster than any terramorph should. Which means, if we're about to start a new era in human-terramorph relations, where big, sudden Londinian-style attacks can happen outside Londinian, that's not gonna end well for humanity.
It would be the end of us as a species.
So, you lugged this bad omen all the way here. You want to tell me what your plans are for it now?
Always wanted to know how to stop it.
Because until now, the Terramorphs that wiped out Londinian had the good sense to stay put. What happened there? It was a tragedy, but at least it was contained. So to find evidence for a similar attack on a different world, well, we don't have enough information to know precisely what this means. But I doubt it's good. So I'd love to know what it is you're planning from here.
Sure. Oh, man.
The circle, huh? Could use a drink about now. Here, faster we take the lift to the surface. Not supposed to use it, but given the circumstances, I'm inclined to just ask forgiveness. Let's get going.
Yep, that's what I thought. I'm looking up something. Give me a second, guys. Yep, he was Jet. I thought so. He's a great voice actor. Oh, that's so cool. I'm usually pretty good at picking up names and characters where they're at. It's pretty awesome. Alright, anyway. Red Devil's Research Lab, huh? Got something in there, huh? Something obviously busted out of there. What's going on, fella? Want to see if there's anything else in your lab that we need before we go. Like that. Much as I care about research. Oh, what the hell is that? Didn't bother cleaning up any shit? Or... This is when he's working on xenomorphs. Or morphs in general, right? Do I have to take him back all the way? Or can I just poof over there? Hopefully he just came with me. That would suck if he didn't. Yeah, he's here. Cool beans. And let's go, let's go.
Stay away from the sixth circle unless you...
Hey, only 18. It's cool that the accident timer or the counter does change. I almost made it, damn it.
Is that really her? Hadrian.
Percival. My God, look at you. You're an old man now.
You're no hassling yourself anymore, Major. Our friend here showed me your sample. Suffice it to say,
Their eyes give it
Not
away.
here. Let's talk somewhere more private. Lou said we could use the back.
Nobody's gonna notice me walk in here.
Lou gave me the abridged version of what went down. Yeah, I can't thank you enough for taking care of all that.
Yeah, it's a lot of
makes
shit.
two of us.
I hope it ultimately didn't end up being too much trouble.
Oh, it was.
And I'm sorry about that. I'm just glad you both came through it intact. So, were you two able
Both?
to
What
get
about
that
Sarah?
work up together?
Got it right here. That sample? It's an exact match for the ones from Londinian.
Londinian. That's exactly what I was afraid of.
Not thrilled to be the bearer of that kind of news. That's for damn sure. So tell me you've got some kind of plan for that workup.
Well, right now, we've got more questions than answers. So I've been trying to figure out what it's gonna take to access our old Terramorph data.
Good place to start. What'd you find?
It's in the archives.
The Armistice Archives? Doesn't that mean we be dealing with the Cabinet? And the Freestar Collective? And House Varun somehow? Guess we can kiss that approach goodbye.
I didn't think the cabinet would be willing to hear us out either. But I called in some favors. They've agreed to hear us out on two conditions. One, they want to see this analysis you two have procured. And two, they want to discuss what happened on Tau Ceti. With both of us.
Oh, really?
Well, when the colony war came to a close 19 years ago, with the signing of the armistice, 3 factions were involved in the negotiations. The UC, Freestar, and House Varun. They made a lot of decisions about what sort of tactics should and shouldn't be permitted in future conflicts.
Oh, yeah?
All information related to the things they decided should be banned was locked away in the archives. Now, it's possible to get things out of there, but only with the agreement of members from all 3 factions. And as to what our research is doing in there, well, I'll get to that.
Huh. Before you get to that, I'm gonna grab me something to drink. Be right back, my dudes. And I am back. I got me something to drink, and we should be good to go.
The Cabinet's the UC's highest governing body. The President, top military brass, scientific and diplomatic division heads. Any major decision the UC makes goes through them. They're the only real chance we've got of unlocking the archives.
Oh, damn.
So without their blessing, we're flying blind.
I see.
Of course, you deserve the full story. Percival and I, we're not just researchers.
I didn't think so.
We were military scientists, ran a division of the UC together that deployed aliens on the battlefield as weapons.
Place I was hiding out. That was our unit's home base.
After some early fits and starts at other facilities, the place eventually became the heart of UC xeno-warfare. A practice that's been banned ever since the armistice went into effect almost 20 years ago.
I believe it.
And the UC military cut us loose for what we'd done.
Huh.
No. We were both dismissed after the war for what we did. These days, we're just concerned citizens with a very particular area of expertise.
You don't say.
Our damage has been done for a long time.
All right. Well.
Oh. You already knew. I'm sorry about that. It didn't seem relevant in the moment, and well, it's not something I'm exactly proud of. But it was during that assignment that the UC asked us to explore deploying terramorphs on the battlefield. The project never got off the ground.
What?
But the data our team gathered is now sitting in the archives, along with all the other information banned.
I thought you
after
guys
the
used them in the
Colony
war.
Under the watchful eye of monitors from all the galactic factions still participating in regular politics. But if we can convince the Cabinet to help us access that data, it'll give us the tools we need to decipher what exactly this sample might mean. And hopefully, how to prevent more attacks like the one that spawned it.
Right.
I mean, I hope they will, given the evidence we've acquired. But getting the Freestar Collective and House Varun on our side, that won't be easy.
Since neither group is exactly on great terms with the UC at the moment, for various reasons.
Exactly. It's going to mean negotiations and deals and plenty of diplomatic legwork to see this through. But I don't see a better option to solving what's going on here.
Sounds like a big mess.
It's gonna be up to us to get them on board.
I see.
Because the Terramorph project was doomed from the start. Terramorphs are too mean, too smart, too hungry to be used in combat. Trust us, we tried. The data that's in the archives, it's historical write-ups, anatomical notation, food chain analyses. I doubt they would have even classified it if it didn't have a xeno-warfare logo on it. You have my word.
Huh.
It's not a threat.
Okay.
That's all I'm asking. Thank you. Now I need to get this work up in the Cabinet's hands. Once that's done, I'll meet you out front of Mast in New Atlantis.
Good luck. You two are gonna need it.
Any troubles you need to share?
Well, all right then.
Staryard's mining division are authorized to mine resources in and around Sidonia. It is your civic duty to report any unauthorized mining to Sidonia security.
All right, my dudes. Let's see here. I'll take a look at something. I gotta look at my stream. Is everything looking okay, guys? Hopefully it is. I think it's going okay. Maybe? Yeah, seems like it's doing okay. Always like to double check, guys, whenever you get a second. You know, if my stream looks a little weird or modeled or something's off, let me know. And I will do what I can to fix it. What is going on here? I have to go somewhere else, right? Hold on. Wonder if it'll take me right there. I don't know if it will.
So, we eating at the Sage Brook, or is it just a quick snap from the Terra Brew?
I didn't think we were gonna eat anywhere, but we can eat places if you'd like.
Captain! Over here!
What's up?
The workup's in the cabinet's hands. They said they'll call for us once they've gotten to properly review it. But listen, I know I should have been more forthcoming about who I was earlier. So, in the interest of full disclosure, there's one more thing you ought to know before we head up there.
Oh, no.
My relationship with the UC. It's more complicated than it might seem at first glance.
Oh, yeah?
The UC's actually the only reason I'm here in the first place. I am a clone.
What?
Of a man named Francois Sanon.
What the hell are you talking
One-time
about?
fleet admiral of the UC during the Colony War. Former head of the UC Navy. They called him Ve Victus.
Huh.
Woe to the defeated, in Old Earth Latin. A title he earned. The program I was a part of, it was the UC's attempt to create a new generation of military minds from one of their most respected tacticians.
That way your eyes are all the same
the
color?
leadership of the UC military for generations to come.
Huh.
I'm the last. A few of my siblings, they passed when we were young. Training accidents and the like. But most of the rest were deployed to the front lines during the Colony War, and they never came back. Not a day goes by where I don't think about what the world would look like with them still in it.
Well, you're a bunch of clones.
A non-trivial amount of gene editing. Clone, honestly, isn't even really the right term for our relationship, thanks to the amount of donor material that was required to bring me into this world. He and I are different on more than a few levels, but there's no denying the fact we're inextricably linked.
Wow. Okay.
He would have happily told you he was one of the greats. Ultimately, though, it didn't matter. The man I was cloned from, my father, was executed for acts he committed during the war. The man caused a lot of death on both sides. Freestar Collective and UC.
Oh, wow.
Military and civilians. And the things he did, well, they're a part of the reason the UC and Freestar Collective aren't really on great terms to this day.
I don't blame
So
him.
my involvement, it could be another obstacle they throw at us up there. I just wanted you to be forewarned.
Fantastical.
He had his men open fire on civilian ships during the Battle of Cheyenne. A battle that he ultimately ended up losing anyway, devastating the UC fleet and bringing the Colony War to an ugly end for the UC. But he's also the one who ordered the bombing of the Londinian spaceport during their outbreak, condemning countless lives. Both sides agreed the settled systems would be better without him.
Wow.
That's not an unfair assessment.
Just saying.
But what we're doing now, I'm really trying to set some things right here. So your help means a lot more than I figured you might realize. I just thought you ought to know.
Sure.
You know, while we've got a second, was there anything else we needed to discuss? I know you got dropped into the middle of this pretty fast. Or if you've got any last-minute business to attend to, now might be a good time. No telling how long the cabinet's gonna keep us waiting out here.
I'm not too worried about it, but let's figure this out.
That's actually a souvenir from my time on Mars. The
Oh?
Red Devils unit I was a part of, they were founded by recruits who'd worked some of Mars' deepest mines. Folks used to adversity. The dust at those depths, it seeps into everything. The human eye included.
Oh, wow.
Where the name Red Devils came from in the first place. It became an unwritten rite of passage that anyone wanting to enlist with the Devils had to do a stint in the mines before they could join up. The Devils were always talked about in such revered tones during my training, so as soon as I was old enough, I signed up. And the eyes were my parting gift.
Huh.
I mean, we never spent a lot of time together. He was too busy being fleet admiral to deal with kids. I was raised by a pair of guardians instead. Until his defeat during the Colony War, though, he was known as an extremely effective commander. Savvy. Perceptive. That mind opened a lot of doors for him. And for me, too.
And then it closed him at the end.
Vectus, for all his ability, was heartless. Ruthless to a fault. In the end, that's what cost him his life.
I see it.
Well, thinking about it more, I suspect there'd be value in sharing the fact that the Terramorph project was, well, a failure. There's no need to be afraid of this data being weaponized. Knowing that should calm some of the Cabinet's fears and make it easier for us to dispel any suspicions the other factions might have about our intentions.
I'm trying to get a Xenomorph, like, morph deal, or what?
Eye strain from the amount of reading I've got on the horizon if we succeed. The Terramorph project never went anywhere. It couldn't. They're deadly creatures, but they aren't xenoweapons. The Cabinet not opening the archives is probably a bigger risk than them handing over the files. That data itself isn't dangerous, which probably wouldn't be a bad point for us to bring up, should the opportunity arise.
Then I guess it's just a matter of...
The Cabinet meeting is about to begin. All parties, please proceed to the Cabinet chambers.
Sounds like our cue. Here we go.
Let's get this shit going, Pilgrim. Whee! United Fleet, sucker.
Ah, welcome. You must be the captain Hadrian mentioned in her report.
Yeah.
You have our thanks for the risks you faced in securing this information.
No problem.
Oh, I'm sure she did.
What the hell?
Yes, well, precisely how urgent is what I hope we'll determine here today. So now, we have two petitioners here making a surprising request. Access to the UC Xeno Warfare Team's Terramorph data.
Yep.
Currently housed in the Armistice archives. A request which will require not just this body's agreement, but that of all three Armistice signatories. UC, Freestar Collective, and House Varun.
Oh, shit.
Now, Captain, we've all read Hadrian's report on the subject, but we have yet to hear from you. Perhaps you could summarize for the Cabinet what it is you see as the goal of this endeavor.
Oh, man. Let's see.
That's quite the leap, Captain.
Yep.
Madam President, I object to the very premise of this meeting. While no one would argue that what happened on Tau Ceti was anything less than a tragedy, Terramorph attacks are not some sudden new threat on the horizon. They've been happening for generations. To demand we hand over banned archival knowledge and possibly upset the balance of galactic diplomacy because of a single attack seems at best panic. And at worst, a power grab by the daughter of a bloodthirsty warmonger and her associates.
Whoa, now.
I would remind the chief diplomat who he's speaking to. If it's my father you're looking to address, you're welcome to consult a medium.
I would also ask, how many deaths the cabinet requires to act? 50? 50,000? Because if tragedies like Tau Ceti are just prelude to more attacks, I have no doubt you'll get the body count you require.
Let's keep this civil, shall we? And while there should be no doubt the preservation of life stands paramount among this body's duties, Chief Yassine has a point. Will a single attack, however troubling, be sufficient to convince the other factions to grant us access to what they no doubt consider weapon data? I don't think it's enough. Perhaps you can help, Captain. As the one who actually collected the sample in question, did this terramorph seem at all alarming to you?
That is worth considering.
No shit.
This attack took place on an almost completely uninhabited world.
I remember you.
The casualties were minimal as a result. But if there's another attack, will we be so lucky?
Yes, a fine point, Admiral. So then, Captain, given the discussion now and the information you've been privy to thus far, if you were in our position, would you grant the request made to open the archives?
Hell yeah, I would. Fear of data being weaponized.
It doesn't matter if it can be weaponized or not. The archives need to remain sealed for now.
Damn,
There's no
Sarah.
reason to rush into a decision of this magnitude.
That? I hadn't thought of that, Captain.
An excellent point indeed. The other powers would likely be much more inclined to work with us knowing that. Chief Diplomat.
That point is a good one.
Hell yeah, buddy.
Very well, you have my agreement. The galaxy is lucky you were here today, Captain.
You and I are in agreement, Chief Diplomat. So, if there are no other objections, I believe we can agree to give our full backing to make the request to...
Oh, shit.
What was that?
Attention. Attention. An incident has occurred.
Not good, not good.
Lockdown engaged.
Incident? Chief Sarkin, what's happening?
There's been an attack at the spaceport. Terramorphs.
Terramorphs. More attacks. Just as predicted.
Good God.
Damn it. They're here. Now.
There must be another explanation. The creatures evaded our scanner somehow.
There will be plenty of time for conjecture later. Chief Sarkin, order the evacuation of the spaceport and have your men contain the things, but do it discreetly. The last thing we need is a citywide panic.
Yes, ma'am.
Admiral Logan,
yeah, that's
the
about
local
as discreet as
barracks
you
can
get.
provide support.
I'll make the order myself. Nearest anti-Xeno squad, though, is off-world. Going to take a while to bring them in.
Well then, we'll have to make do with the tools we've got. You two, we can't risk those things getting out of the spaceport. I want you both on the next train there.
Okay.
We'll let them know you're coming and that you've dealt with these things before. Now go show them how it's done.
We're on it, ma'am.
Captain, I'm right behind you. Let's get down there.
Let's get our asses down there then. Hear that music?
Please. You! The EM rifle, grab it! Now!
That's it! Stop!
The M rifle.
Now hit him with everything you got!
We're trying to help you! Please! I can't stop!
Here are you.
Where's the other guy?
Thank you for what you did.
No problem.
We didn't want to hurt them.
The way those people were acting, I've seen this before. They were under the Terramorph's influence, weren't they?
I don't know. They were down at the port and they just started screaming. We tried to restrain them, get them on the train to get them out of harm's way, but some of the other officers down there, we couldn't restrain them fast enough. They just started firing on us. People we knew. They went berserk.
Pheromonic projection. Some Terramorphs, they can induce this fog. It affects everyone differently, but some people just lose control, turn against everyone around them, even if they don't want to. They're like a puppet.
Damn.
You kill the morph, you break the hold. But this means we're gonna need to be real careful with our fire, and keep that EM weapon at the ready.
Great.
I honestly was just wondering the same thing. But no, you don't need to worry about me. I've had a Terramorph try it on me before. I'm not susceptible. So we'll just have to make sure to watch out for each other down there.
Sure.
I'm not suggesting. It's documented behavior.
Damn.
The result of the projection, though, can vary wildly. Some folks just shrug it off. Others hallucinate. And some lose control altogether. They'll lash out at anyone around them, but still be aware while they're doing it. Those cases, you'll either need to knock them out with EM fire, or free them by killing the Terramorph.
Okay.
Let's do it.
Nat's unlocked. Please, do what you can to help them.
I'll see what I can do there, little lady. Alright, what's equipped? This thing? Probably gonna be a lot of people. Let's see what we can do.
No time to waste, Captain. Stash the EM and pull some firepower. Let's move.
Spaceport district. All citizens are required to proceed to the nearest shelter.
It's not real.
This place got freaking blown out.
You might back up. Don't just stand there.
It's not real! Whatever you're experiencing right now, it's not real!
Sure.
We have to fall in behind you.
Stop! Don't shoot! We're friendly!
You handled yourself well back there.
Wait. Officer?
Yeah.
Are you and this woman experts? Take whatever we can get right now. We've got the remaining creatures locked down on the landing pad, but we're barely holding our perimeter.
Yeah?
They said you've done this before. Well, one fire team to spare and whatever supplies you need, but I can't risk them taking over any more men. Put those things down and do it fast. We'll hold them as best to.
Got all your goodies. Thanks to the fire team. Where the hell's the fire team at? Which one's which? Oh, No, it's a terramorph.
You left us. Why did you leave us?
It's not working. It's never going to work.
Who the hell are you talking to? A different type of terraforms, right? Is this the fire team over here?
Heard you might be looking for some backup. You say the word, we're out there on your 6.
You two have any experience with terramorphs before?
Only the brief they just gave on the way here, but we know how to handle pressure.
Surviving a full-on mental assault isn't the same as keeping your cool in a firefight. Might make you more liability than asset.
We're not UC security. You don't need to worry about us. We're not afraid, but we'll stay here and hold the line if that's what you want. You're the experts.
Yeah, you stay
Your
put.
call. We're on the line.
Yeah, you guys hang out.
Ah, my day just got a whole lot. Glad to haul whatever you need.
I need my other gun back. And then I'm gonna trade her. Well,
I'll be counting the minutes to our next chat.
yeah? Well, you know. What else we got for guns here? Take care of business.
They're everywhere! All around! Nowhere is safe!
Uh-oh.
Bring it on!
Help! They're gonna kill us. Please, help!
You're mine!
He ain't getting
Target
me.
down! Nice work, Captain.
It's over. Thank God. If these things reached the populated areas of the city, we would have had an absolute massacre on our hands.
Looks pretty bad already. Did they turn that ship sideways? Something crash landed here, right? Oh, there's our ship. It seems to be okay. Huh. Yeah, that sucks. Poor guy.
Guess they weren't kidding about you two.
No shit.
Universe put the right people in the right place. Certainly doesn't feel like it.
I don't want to think what would have happened if you two hadn't been here.
Just glad we could rise to the occasion.
That was a weird transition.
Captain, we should report back to the President. Let her know the terramorphs have been dealt with. Take care of yourself, Sergeant.
Yeah, that was nuts.
Attention. The spaceport has been secured. Safety precautions remain in place. Please wait for the all clear signal before exiting your homes.
Yeah, was there anything in there? All right, we're getting there, guys. Gotta get our asses back up there. Okay. All right, keep checking things. Make sure everything's in place. What do you guys think?
Thank you, gentlemen. Captain, Hadrian, it would appear that the cabinet owes you our thanks for what you did for the city today, as well as an apology. Your concerns about the Terramorphs, well, consider them validated.
Thank you, ma'am.
Well, considering, you know, seems like a lot of shit happens here.
Of course. I only wish we could have acted sooner.
Me too.
Today's events have only clarified our path forward in the eyes of the cabinet. You will have our full support in collecting the Terramorph data from the archives, as well as a subsequent investigation into the nature of these attacks. But to accomplish those goals, we're going to need the right people in the right places. As such, the cabinet has authorized me to reinstate you, Hadrian, effective immediately, to your former rank of Major. As soon as we've got the data in hand, we want you investigating these attacks and how to stop them. Will you do this?
Yes. Yes, ma'am. I'd be honored.
Excellent. But as you've both made clear, for such an investigation to succeed, first, we're going to need someone to convince the Freestar Collective and House Varun to play ball. Someone who knows precisely the sorts of dangers the colonies and all the galaxy are facing right now. The cabinet wants you, Captain, to be that representative.
Really? Let's see, what should we do? What should we do?
We do. In exchange, we're willing to fast-track your citizenship upon collection of the data. So, will you help us?
I mean...
It has its perks. Only citizens can purchase property in the city. We also pay reduced prices on most goods and services across the UC. There's also a credit disbursement when you first join. Help get you on your feet. But above all, you'd become a dedicated part of the greatest faction in the galaxy. If you're willing to help us, we can open that door.
All right.
I'm glad to hear it. Now, we, of course, won't be sending you in without the proper support. Deputy McIntyre in the Office of Interstellar Affairs will be your guide on gaining access to the archives. You should be able to find her in her office across the hall. And on behalf of the whole of the United Colonies, you have our thanks. You're dismissed.
Damn, here I thought I was a little important, right?
Those creatures killed UC citizens. They're not
I'm gonna go check
anymore.
in with Chief Engineer Kulkarni. Start getting a plan together for that data.
By the way, Captain, Sergeant Yumi was looking for you. Sounds like he's got more work.
Losing anyone in the line of duty is a tragedy. These attacks, they can't happen again.
You got that right.
Yes?
You guys doing all right?
Chief Yassine, these orders. A Vanguard captain. You... Yes, sir. I'll make sure they get what they require. That must make you my Vanguard captain.
Huh.
Welcome to Interstellar Affairs. I'm Deputy Chief Diplomat McIntyre, Chief Yassine's second-in-command. I heard you were instrumental in protecting the city from the attack. You have my gratitude.
Well, I do it again.
I was also informed that you gave quite the presentation to the cabinet. Chief Yassine wants you to know the Interstellar Affairs Office is fully committed to this endeavor, accessing the Terramorph data and beyond.
Wow.
We're going to do everything in our power to make sure you have the tools you need. And that means first getting you into the archives. You do know what the archives are, correct?
Yeah.
Someone paid attention in current events.
Maybe.
So, then you also know that it was originally managed by the 3 major galactic players. Access to the archives is only granted in cases of dire emergency, and requires a one-time use code from each of the 3 Armistice signatories. UC, Freestar Collective, and
I've been
House
told this.
Faroon. Now, the UC is already on board, so that means we'll need to convince 2 people. The ambassadors of the Freestar Collective and House Faroon to hand over their codes. Get them both and you'll have your data. But that's a lot easier said than done.
Of course it is. Okay.
No. Each is a strip of several million random numbers generated on the fly based on biometric keys kept by each of the ambassadors on their person at all times. They're impossible to create without those keys, and those keys stay with the ambassadors, meaning we're accessing nothing if we can't get them on our side.
Oh.
Very funny. This is going to be hard enough already. Both ambassadors have reasons they won't, or can't, work with us. Now, I'll provide guidance on how we believe you can acquire each code, but ultimately, it'll be up to you to get them both to cooperate.
Of course it
And
will.
I do mean cooperate. Threats and violence are off the table here. Though that doesn't mean we can't get creative.
But it does mean we need to get you up to speed on who you're
A gun to the head, you say?
Who do you want to start with? Ambassador Radcliffe of Freestar, or Ambassador Balmore of House Faroon?
How about you on this desk? I mean, the ambassador, that's fine. Just pick one.
The good Ambassador Radcliffe.
The good?
She's a veteran.
The bad?
Of the Colony War.
The ugly.
And her only goal in life is to make ours miserable.
If Sam is any example of how stubborn the Freestar people can be, then I can imagine how difficult it must be dealing with this ambassador.
Now, officially, our office is suggesting you try and negotiate with her.
Use your experiences
How about
as
put
a
her in a
member of
headlock?
the military and with the threat we're facing to
Go Cole?
convince her to lend her support.
And who knows? Maybe that'll work.
Be
Stranger
charismatic?
things have happened. But my suspicion is we're going to have to rely on other tools.
Ask her to make out, or if she wants to do laundry, or what do you want to do? You see?
Huh. Well, if that's the case, I'll wait to be pleasantly surprised.
Hell yeah.
But we do have one item up our sleeve.
Up something.
UC Intelligence has a recording device planted in the ambassador's living quarters.
Shit.
Which we suspect you can use to your advantage.
But getting caught trespassing is a quick way to land yourself in an embassy holding cell.
So, if you are going to try and access the device, you're going to need to find a way in there without being seen.
Now, we recovered some intel we believe should be able to help with that. But there's also a disgruntled staff member you might be able to pump for information. Maybe even convince to work with you.
Is the right word, I think. Information, I mean. You know.
Name's Cameron Long. He's younger than Radcliffe.
What?
Bears less of a grudge towards the UC. He works closely with the ambassador, making him a promising source for information on the ins and outs of embassy life.
Is that
and someone who very likely hates her guts.
Is that a nickname or is this an actual name? Just curious.
Yes, many. Don't steal anything. Don't get caught anywhere you're not supposed to. Absolutely do not harm anyone. If something goes wrong, we'll do our best to smooth things over, but I can't make any promises.
Huh.
All right. Here, your diplomatic ID. I'll give them a heads up, you're on your way. Not likely to let you through the door otherwise.
And take these. Chief Yassine wanted you to have some options on how to proceed in there.
Okay, so you just told me that, you know, that you didn't want me to be noticed, but yet you're going to let them know I'm coming.
Ambassador Balmore's a challenge. When the rest of House Varun retreated into seclusion shortly after the signing of the armistice, Balmore stayed here. He's since lent his support to a small number of archival requests, so there's real hope he might again. Though claiming to know how a member of House Varun thinks is a quick way to earn yourself a psych eval.
Right.
Well, these days, they're primarily considered a security threat. House Varun Zealots, a fundamentalist outshoot of the group that stayed behind when the rest retreated into seclusion, want nothing more than to send everyone not dedicated to their cause to the great serpent in the sky.
They're a bunch of weirdos then.
That hasn't always been the case. After they ended the Serpent's Crusade about 70 years back, House Varun did take a real run at trying to normalize relations with the rest of the galaxy. It's why they have an embassy here in the first place, why they were included in the armistice negotiations. But then, without warning, they left, leaving behind, to our knowledge, just the ambassador and his duty under the armistice.
Weird. Maybe he needs to be put in a headlock. I don't know.
It does, but there's a concern.
What, you on this desk or
We're
what?
not 100% sure Balmore is actually still alive. His public appearances were always rare, but it's been several years now since he last poked his head out.
Huh.
Scans of the facility show life signs, but not the kind we were expecting.
Your task is to find him and kindly but firmly remind him of his duties under the armistice.
So punch him in the crotch. Gotcha.
Then you search the embassy for his biometric key, collect your code piece, and we'll go about notifying his next of kin, if we can ever find them. But let's hope it doesn't come to that.
Yeah, I mean, you know.
The Varun delegation brought more than a few of their native flora with them when they set up in the embassy. It seems those plants have been allowed to flourish, making it hard for us to verify what's flora and what's ambassador.
This doesn't sound good at all.
The embassy is still legally House Varun sovereign territory, so we're not technically permitted inside. We've snuck in the occasional spy, of course, but the ambassador has proven more evasive than you'd expect for a man of his age. But we're quite sure he hasn't left the city. The man stands out.
Huh.
It would at least be a speedier negotiation. But I, of course, hope the ambassador is alive and well.
Now, the embassy front door isn't an option, but our spies have stated there's a side entrance that should allow you access. Here, this device should get you all the way down to the embassy interior. Once you're inside, though, finding the ambassador is going to be up to you. And fair warning, we received a report that alarms might have been tripped inside the embassy during the attacks. Watch out for automated security in there.
Oh, great.
Now, if you have additional questions or require clearance for a new approach we haven't already discussed, don't hesitate to ask. I'd suggest you start with Ambassador Radcliffe. Approach her while the attack is still fresh in her and her staff's mind. Be smart out there, Captain.
I'll do what I can. I clear all the shit off your desk. Okay, well, 2 papers, a coffee cup. Well, I mean, that's a tight leather suit you got there, but okay. Let's get the hell out of here.
Yes, what?
Nothing. I gotta go. I gotta get the hell out of this place. Is what? Sure where Radcliffe's place even is. I mean, I know a New Atlantis, but I don't know where the hell these places are.
Captain. Congratulations on joining the ranks of the Vanguard.
Yeah, no problem. Up yours and whatnot. I gotta go this way. And then walk right into the train, huh? What do you guys think of this shit, huh? It's a little wacky, I think. I'm not even sure which embassy this is. Enhance. This is the security office.
Ah, crime has slowed down since you started helping out, which is good for morale. The whole department is in the process of recovering, myself included. If I'm being honest, I still have nightmares of my team turning on one another. Things can be replaced and wounds can be healed, but building back that trust in each other is going to take time.
It's like
luckily
Gerald who stole the donuts out of the break room,
we
huh?
hired some new recruits who were inspired by what you did. I've got faith we'll survive this.
That's good.
See you later.
What the hell? Why would he need work? I don't need that checked. But what I do need is that. Why is that checked? Huh. I just understand where the hell the embassy is. This isn't the embassy. This is the UC. Like security office, right? It's very weird. Got a jumpsuit up in here. Up in here. We can get. Wait a minute, what is that? Cal Bank, huh? Don't know which embassy this is, so. We'll see what happens. I mean, they did say I was on my way, right?
The sound of his voice is...
Sorry, I need sign off from the interceptor.
How's it
You are
going?
a visitor? You'll find the ambassador in her office.
No
Go on through.
shit. Not a visitor. Look at this guy.
Visitors are only allowed in the lobby, office.
I'm going to be up front with you. I'm not happy visiting anything related to the Freestar Collective. But you lead, and I'll follow.
Jeez. Well, these guys are assholes, but
As
still.
in more than one? All that security and they still can't protect their own spaceport. The UC never fails to disappoint. I just wish I hadn't received the news from an SSNN broadcast. We have a strategic advantage to maintain, Mr. Long.
Of course, ma'am. I'll make sure it doesn't happen again.
Excuse me. Are you supposed to be in here?
You're allowed 3 places. Conference room, lobby, or the ambassador's office. You set foot anywhere else, there's going to be problems.
Yeah, whatever.
I'm sorry. Do you have an appointment?
Wow, she is a biznatch.
What are you? Ah, you're the one McIntyre called about.
Yeah.
The eyewitness. She said you were at the spaceport. You have my thanks for what you did down there, truly. Saved many lives. Now, she also mentioned that, and maybe it was just a bad connection, that now the UC wants terramorph data from the Armistice archives, some of the most highly guarded information in the galaxy.
The what?
In order to protect us all. I can only presume you're here to tell me I misheard her and that they didn't send you, local hero, to futilely beg on their behalf. Tell me I've got that right.
Boy, man, you are a tough nut to crack.
Excuse me. A less level-headed person might think that was a threat, Captain.
The only threats you're facing are the 8-legged variety just outside your door. Now, can we please stop playing games here? Lives hang in the balance.
You tell him, Sarah.
A lecture in morality from the UC. How quaint and short-sighted. Let me be frank, Captain. The answer is no. That information is there because it is dangerous. I will not be the one responsible for its release. Now, why don't you quit wasting my time and yours and go?
Oh, God.
You're really gonna push this?
Yeah.
All right, I will give you one chance. One to convince me.
Oh, God.
Understood. I'm listening. Please don't talk to me like I'm some cold-hearted monster. I'm trying to protect lives too. You know that for sure?
Yeah.
That is interesting. Well, Captain, you make some good points. But if I'm really granting you access, I'm gonna need the following concessions. Your access will be limited. You can only take out the items related to stopping these terramorphs. The monitors will make sure of it. You go in once. You get everything you need on your trip, and never again. And all research done with the data will be monitored. If this data is being used to save the galaxy needs to be involved in the oversight.
There you go.
Freestar scientists will watch your people like hawks. So, do we have an agreement? Excellent. Follow me.
Might as well agree with him. I thought this thing's kept on her at all times.
Everyone's a little on edge after the attack.
They tell me it should
The
only
old
take a
Freestar.
moment. And there. Here, I'll reach out to Deputy McIntyre. We'll coordinate the necessary
Who you giving that to?
oversights. To unlikely allies, I guess.
All right.
If something's on your mind, don't stay away too long.
I suppose we're in this together now.
All right. bring the whole damn collective in. Ooh. I don't even need that shit. Not worth stealing anything. Check out more of the lobby, but
Hard to
screw it.
believe it's been 2 decades since we were at war with the Collective, when it seems like only yesterday.
You act like you want to go back with him, or go to war with him again. Too bad that jetpack kind of sucks. Is this the other embassy? Huh. This is probably not good. Where? What the hell happened in this place? That does not sound good.
This isn't what I expected at all. It appears the flora they were using as decor has overgrown the entire embassy.
I see this. What the hell is going on here? What the hell happened here? Gotta break into this thing, I guess. All these turrets are on my side. What the hell's wrong with these people?
I've never seen a tree like this before in my entire life. It'd actually be more fascinating if its branches weren't blocking our way.
Well, it killed the robot.
Oh, where did they go? Didn't even work up a sweat. Don't leave any of that behind.
Why is there mannequins in here? They never decided to check on this embassy? I know they're not allowed in here, but what the hell? mean... God damn. Damn. Get the hell out of here. Where are you at, Sarah? How come you didn't help me? Jesus. This place is creepy as shit. I don't even know if we're supposed to be in here breathing this crap.
Oh well, I guess they're gone.
Yeah? I don't think they're gone. I hear them, but I don't know where the hell they are.
Light him up!
Then we gotta break into every single one of these damn things? Well, that's not right. No signal. Oh. I have a feeling once I turn that thing on, that door's gonna come open. Oh, they're coming. They're trying to get here for sure. Where they are, I don't know. I hear them though. On the other side of that wall or something. They down here or something? Nope, can't go through there. Okay. Can't go through there. And where are you supposed to go? No signal. What's the power room to the conference? Is there another door?
Set aside anything useful and just leave the rest.
Why, am I overcumbered? Hell yeah, I'm overcumbered. Oh no. don't know what any of this stuff does. We use... Oh, we don't have so much shit on us.
I'm gonna go down.
Oh, don't go down. Kind of came out of nowhere.
Let's do this. What's happening, darling?
I don't know, but I'm trying to see what the hell I'm doing. Can't see shit. Man, this place sounds fucking terrifying. This is some nightmare fuel shit. Swear to God. Man, locking that bullshit. Let's get out of here. Where's all this crap? Ah, damn it. Let's do not that one. Probably that one. And probably that one. No? God damn it.
Ooh, I hope the data on there was worth all of the trouble.
I don't think so either. Oh, bullshit. Was that the door that I needed to unlock? Oh, the ventilation took that out, right? Now we can at least see what the hell we were doing. So we need to get in there now, I think. Maybe. Oh, dear Lord. Yeah, it was the same one that we came out of. Sorry, Sarah, I don't know. I have no idea what the hell that... Oh, wait. I bet it's that damn room downstairs. this room open before? I don't remember.
I'm hit!
Yeah, I barely did anything to those damn things. Oh, what do we got? What do we got?
Well, well. Back for more, eh? I'm sure they had something we can use.
Maybe. I have no idea what the hell's even going on. That and I wasn't expecting this bullshit inside the embassy. I mean, this is crazy. What the hell?
So, what seems punishment becomes providence. A reminder we can never truly know the Great Serpent's designs for us. You have my thanks, and my apologies for the ordeal you just endured. Come, let us discuss.
What? Sure, I guess.
Not the ideal introduction, I suppose, giving you a grand tour of the embassy via barely functioning intercoms. I do greatly appreciate your persistence.
Sure.
I suspect the Venom tree upstairs has worked itself into more systems than I'd realized. But then again, who could cage such a beauty? Eh?
What?
Tell me though.
Burn that mother down.
What is it like outside? I heard the broadcast mentioning an attack. Then the embassy was struck with a power surge and then silence. Has the rest of the city suffered quite so badly?
No, it's fine, buddy.
Harmless spores, you have my word, but hard to navigate. Hence why I was guiding you through the intercoms to restore the environmental controls.
I have no idea what the hell you were saying.
Release me. It is the sap of the tree that gives it its... well, perhaps not a topic for this exact moment. But I must know of the rest of the city. Does it still stand?
Yeah, it's fine.
I take it you didn't have such an experience where you were then?
No.
Yes, the entire embassy was thrown into lockdown, trapping me in my quarters, disabling the Venom tree's filters, and arming the defenses. A disconcerting experience, to say the least. Was the rest of the city spared?
Everywhere in the city's better shape.
Is that right, huh? I shall need to have these repairs seen to sooner rather than later. Now, it cannot solely be the Serpent's grace that brought you here at such an opportune moment. You were sent by the UC. That much is obvious. Who else could just waltz through my door, And the broadcast spoke of terror morphs at the spaceport. A worrying occurrence, certainly, but coming here of all places, when all I could provide is some enthused cheerleading and... an archive code.
Yep.
So the UC requires information, then. On terror morphs, presumably,
I need
I see
information.
this all clearly.
Bingo, hand over your code so I can get the hell out of this place.
The preservation of life stands as the very purpose of the archives.
Yes.
Using its data to prevent more attacks, there is logic there. But if I am to grant you access, I have a requirement. For years, House Varun has been known only as an agent of slaughter. We founded this embassy with hopes of shedding that legacy. With little success. In exchange for my code, I require this. You must be the one who ensures it is used for good. Ensure House Varun's legacy is more than just carnage. The knowledge you ask for isn't evil. No knowledge is. It is we who bend it to evil ends. Oh, you must assure me this will be used to save lives, not endanger them.
No shit. An old man in a basement. You don't get to tell me what to do, Ambassador.
As the chair of Constellation, I take personal responsibility in vouching for this man's integrity. He'll keep his word.
Well then, I shall not fear. Please, follow me.
Alright, I'll follow you in a second. I want to steal some of your shit. Is that cool? You got a VHS tape in here?
Let's hope it still works.
I'm gonna save it before I screw something up.
And
if you're overloaded, we should stop and prioritize what we're carrying.
let it be used for good. I will not have House Varun be known only for slaughter.
Yeah?
The Great Serpent is so much more than a god. It is fate itself. When our founder, Jinan Varun, left the United Colonies 140 years ago for distant stars, it was the Serpent that compelled him to found his now great house.
Sure.
The Serpent made us who we are today. Its voice speaks to us, shepherding us through the dark and infuses our lives with the meaning the universe so often fails to provide.
I suppose.
It was tolerable, even pleasant, when my brethren were here in the embassy with me. We remade this place as best we could into a home we all would recognize. Our
So a
native
dump?
flora, our iconography, our connection to the Serpent, they came with us. With my brethren gone, it has been trying. But the Great Serpent has always provided me a path in my darkest moments.
Huh.
House Varun committed itself to the armistice. This was said at the time to be the desire of the Great Serpent, and I do not believe the Serpent decides such things on a whim. So, when my brethren left, I remained, honoring the Serpent's will as I saw fit, as is the right of all his followers.
Alright, they're Spock's weird older cousin, Bach. And look at this guy. He is something else. He needs to get the hell out of this embassy.
The affairs of House Varun are our own. They left. That is all there is to be said on the subject.
Okay. Whatever you say, Buckaroo.
Well, hello, sunshine. Want to see
Hi.
what I'm carrying?
Always. I always want to see what you're carrying, baby. Hello, baby. Shit's heavy as hell. No, it's an aid.
Bye, love.
No problem. Is that your snaky snake? The snake. Whoa. I want that. Can I steal it is the question. We're gonna try. With a little help.
It's incredible.
I took your backpack, I took your backpack. Question is, the other one got jets on it, though. It's a credit stick, I don't care about that. Well, love to stick around and talk about how much of a moron you are, but I've got to go. Oh, damn. Flickering is a little crazy. Oh, man, it's making my eyes hurt. See animation, actual attention clearly. Huh. Guy looks like he's trying to reassure himself. Actually shuttered a house. Our own orders not much better standing word return. No other mention or damn man ever post. Okay. Must be something going on with him over there. I think he's probably dead, right?
I'm here for you, my love. Have something for me?
Always do. How much you got? She can carry some more shit. Hell yeah. Breach. What else did we pick up? We picked up something else, I bet. What was this one? Ooh. Yeah, we got some good stuff from all the sides, really. Should have used that damn thing. Rare rifle. Ooh, she's got some rounds on that one, too. A little bit of rounds on that one. That one's 17, so. There's a drum beat. That thing is garbage. Probably dropped that one.
See you soon, love.
Well, considering I'm right here, you're probably gonna see me pretty quick here. Bashy Maelstrom. That one's 5. What's the other one? That one's 17. This is rare, but I don't understand. I'm just trying to figure out the difference between the two. The other one's garbage. Nothing looks okay. Rest of these other guns I'm not using. Okay. There you go, buddy. Or say I never got you anything. Now let's get the hell out of here. Now that we stole his shit. You gotta run through the whole embassy? Damn. Wait a minute. That's not where we came at, right? This is the upstairs, so we came in through here. Place still needs tidying up. Because it's garbage. Shame on you thinking that this was a good place to hang out. Let's get out of here. Jesus. I'm surprised anything works in this damn place. Redonkulous. Now let's see if that pack is a little bit better than what I'm wearing now. Is there a jet on this one? One little pack. What the heck? Yeah, but the other one looks stupid.
Can you imagine how many credits float if something's on your mind? You can. Let's see what you've got.
Well, I gotta give you this thing, because it's cool, but it looks stupid.
Maybe if you're lucky, we'll talk again later.
We'll do more than talk, I can tell you that much. Gotta get the hell moving.
On the record? What response?
It's weird that you have to go underground to get to where you need going, but probably do a couple more things and then still call it a night, I think.
I asked my boss what they're doing to stop new alien attacks on the city.
What's up, sweet cheeks?
Captain, you're back sooner than... Oh, wait. Did you actually succeed?
Yeah.
With Radcliffe and Balmore?
Yeah.
We're all in agreement.
That's what I said. Get on top of that desk. Let's ride this.
You saved him. You Vanguard really do take that above and beyond thing seriously, don't you?
Yeah, I guess.
Fine work. And now, I've already arranged everything with the archival monitors. When you get down there, the UC monitor will give you instructions on how to deploy the codes. Follow them to the letter. Here, the UC code piece and an archival access card. The entrance is just on the other side of the plaza across from Mast. Absolute best behavior down there, all right?
All right.
There may be UC soldiers in the archives, but any missteps down there, and it's not you they're gonna be helping.
I got you. But you said
Hello.
nobody can be down there. Been sealed, no one's allowed, and all that shit, huh? And how the hell is there guards down there? Unless they're in the front entrance or something. I could see it.
Keeping the skies safe out there?
Well, I'm trying. You're not making it easy, though. And away we go. Hello, gentlemen. Oh, wow. So...
Captain, we've been expecting you. Please approach the monitoring station and we will go over the rules.
Okay.
Welcome, Captain, to the archives. To proceed, you will need to deposit your codes into the 3 corresponding receptacles. Once they are verified, I will open the door. Your data resides in Unit 18. You will not be able to access any of the other units. Once you've collected your data, return to the entrance. You may insert the first of the archival codes when you're ready to begin.
Okay. This is wild.
All codes verified. Unlocking. You may proceed, Captain.
Wow. We're in the archives, people. It's crazy. It's not like there's any other archives back here, right? Gonna shut the door. Huh. That's wild. Never get in there again. I have a feeling you're supposed to like get something out of there, maybe. That's okay though. Made such a big deal about it, you know.
There you are. Captain, Deputy told me what went down. Impressive work.
Captain, if you'd be willing to transfer the documents to the Major, she and I have been discussing what comes next.
Okay.
Time for us to start getting some real answers. and figure out if we've been asking the right questions. So whenever you're ready.
Well,
Yes. It will be. Percival and I have done our damage. This is us starting to put some things right. So with the data out of the way, we've been discussing where exactly this work's getting done. The Red Devil's headquarters on Mars, back where you found Percival, seemed the natural spot. Already has the equipment, the safety measures. Though it sounded like the deputy had a few more things she needed to discuss with you first.
Indeed. The most important of which is getting you your citizenship.
Then I guess we'll see you on Mars.
hot dang.
Captain, if you'll follow me.
Might as well follow everybody out of here. He's like,
private sector. Now that's where the real money's at.
yeah, well, you know. With a wiggle and a walk and a jiggle and a talk. Makes the world go round, round. Make me act so funny, make me spend my money. Like a long-legged goose. Oh, baby, that's what I like. Oh, Lord, what are you doing?
All right, Captain. Are you ready to become a citizen of the United Colonies?
Why'd you bring me out here?
It doesn't. We don't really care where else you might have been or might become a citizen. Once you earn your place in the United Colonies, it's yours. Good. This isn't the only item we need to discuss, so I'll give you the short version.
All right.
Please raise your hand. Captain, through your actions today and in days past, you have earned your place among the United Colonies. Through service, bravery, strength, and upholding of the mutual good. Will you carry and cultivate these values for as long as you remain a citizen?
Sure, whatever.
Then, Captain, I'm pleased to welcome you into the United Colonies as a full citizen. Here, your official ID and your citizenship dispensation. We've also let the Aphelion Realty office out in the plaza know you're approved to purchase property.
Hot dang.
Now, the other item we needed to discuss.
Diggity dog.
There's a member of the UC who's asked to speak to you, but this person is in a sensitive position. Normally, we wouldn't even consider something like this, but we think this person has information that could prove useful in dealing with the Terramorphs. And they've stated they'll only share it with you. They asked for you by name.
Damn.
So I need your agreement that everything you're about to see is kept in the strictest confidence. You can tell no one. Can you agree to these terms?
Take it to my grave. Thanks, but no thanks.
I'm sorry. I can't share any more without your word. Do I have it?
Yeah.
Let's hope it never comes to that. Head to the elevator. You're going to subsection 7. I'll make sure you're cleared for access by the time you get there.
Hey, but what about the desk? That's alright. Wow. Holy shit. That is a very small little ledge area for a long way up. Hey, is my ship down there? My ship's right there. That's pretty cool. Don't fall off that damn thing. It should be alright even if I did though. Use my boost pack or whatever. Pretty crazy. Alright, my dudes. I think that's where I'm going to call it. as per usual, I upload videos all the time on Midwest Plays. If you are watching on YouTube, please give a like, comment, and subscribe wherever you can. The more subs I get, the more I get out there, and the more of you get in here. So, I always appreciate it when you guys stop by. If you are watching on Twitch, it does delete after 7 days, but don't worry. I leave everything underneath my live tabs, and every game that I do play, I do leave under a playlist. So, you can always catch up if you missed out. Other than that, yeah, got a lot going on tonight. Keep getting more and more deeper into this game. Pretty awesome. Well, thanks for coming along, guys, and I usually stream nightly, so guys can come by anytime you like. Other than that, you guys take care of yourself and have a good night. Peace out, my dudes.